A lot of times we think that we just arrive here. But I remember when I was 10 years old, and it was like so long ago, right? I was 10. But I remember the moment. Me and my boy was playing video games, and I'm dating myself, and some of you remember it was Nintendo, right? Remember that little gray game? Nintendo had those two little buttons there. One said power, and one said reset, right? That's all it was, man. And I used to beat the brakes off of my boy in the video game. I used to beat the brakes off of him. But one day, my man, he started getting better and getting better. And me, I didn't like to lose, John. I didn't. I really didn't. But I remember one day, man, is that he was about to beat me. And I kindly got up because it was my crib, my rules. I walked up to somebody already said it. I walked up to the game. It was a power and a reset. Your boy hit the what? The reset. Like, yo, you didn't win. But what I didn't realize, that the decision I made when I was 10 years old to hit the reset button. When I became 18, hit the reset. Became 20, hit the reset. So something that happened in one moment became a way of life. And so my question to you is, what are you hitting the reset on? And sometimes we hit the reset button and it's become a way of life. And when I went to Michigan State, I was striving. Then Nick Saban comes in. He's trying to establish a whole new culture. He's trying to weed out the weak and keeping the strong. But my athletic ability got me there, but it didn't keep me there. Because I was exposed, because I hit the reset button when I was 10 years old. So when Saban comes and he applied that pressure that I wasn't used to, what did your boy do? Hit the reset button, because it became a pattern. Became a pattern. And so every time things got difficult, I hit the reset button. So for years, every time it got difficult, I left. But in 2018, the Lord said, bro, you're not running anymore. Take your funky tail in the office. We got a meeting. The first thing that we have to understand, that it takes what it takes. And you probably heard that before, but it takes what it takes. Like, what is it going to take for you to arrive to be the husband, the wife, the son, the cousin, the brother, whatever it is? Like, what is it gonna take? And I tell you, it takes what it takes. And that's the sucky thing about it. Because it takes what it takes. Like what will it take? It take whatever it take, man. Whatever it take. And I remember that day, man, in 2018, not 20 years ago, but in 2018, the Lord said, listen, man, you out here saving all of these people, but you won't save yourself. And I went in the office, and he told me to go find a football game. The last one I played in 2005, when we got the brakes beat off of us against Nebraska. We lost 55-10. I never watched that film because it was too painful. Because that was the moment that I lost my starting position. So when the whole team was supposed to go watch our film, I faked the injury. Coach, my knee hurt. So I went in there with the trainers, get my knee worked on that wasn't even injured. And so for all those years, I didn't watch it. But in 2018, he said, I want you to watch that film. I'm like, yo, the film doesn't even exist, bro. YouTube didn't even exist. But somebody out there put it up on YouTube. And I had to sit in my office all by myself, and I had to watch my film. It took me 20 years to watch my film. What film are you refusing to watch? I get it. Listen, I know it's hard, right? And it's not for all of us, but I get it. Like, something might have happened to you when you was a kid, and it's just like, you know what? I'm gonna put it behind me. I'm gonna put it behind me. Look, I'm okay. But we still respond from a trauma response. Right? right? We just learn how to navigate that space without doing it. We get married, we build businesses, we become wealthy, we do all of this stuff, but we build it on top of some time trauma and won't even deal with it. We put expectations on other people what we won't even put on ourselves. Deal with your issues, but why are you not dealing with yours? One thing I said, I never want to be a public success, but a private failure. And I was good at that. Saving the world, but at the crib, I wasn't giving my wife everything she needs in the name of securing the bag. Up late, bringing in bread. I'm doing this for us, but really, are you, Shon? Are you really? Are you really doing it for her? Or are you doing it for you?